Hi guys. I'm just gonna be talking about Puddles' performance on AGT Champions last night. I'm gonna be doing it in my car because I'm just waiting for my car to warm up. I just got to work, and this is really the only time that I can do it. But it was a pretty good performance. How we had the golden buzzer last night, but Simon stole it and used it on Boogie Storm, which I don't believe that they were worthy of the golden buzzer, but whatever. So Puddles went on about a little after an hour into it, and did pretty good. The pre-video, kind of like leading up to his performance, showed him in a therapist's office. He was looking at the Rorschach ink blotches and, kind of reliving what happened last time on AGT, which was he got buzzed by Simon and he left the following night. So, but anyone that knows kind of the behind the scenes crew from Puddles' crew would have recognized the guy that played the therapist. That was Stuart, who is Puddles' manager. He's not at every show, but if you do see him, say hello. He's nice, but just as something, just remember that he has a job to do. So if he blows you off, don't take it personally. He just has stuff he needs to do. But anyway, so Puddles did good. Didn't advance, and the song he chose was I Want to Know What Love Is, which is a brand new song. It's one he hasn't done before, which I expected something a little bit more comedic because he was being billed as a comedy act. So I was expecting something like Juice or Believer, but then he started doing that one, and I'm like, I don't think I would have chose that song, but that's just me. I know, he didn't advance, but a lot of people are upset with AGT. And there's one thing I just want to say is, AGT, to me, is not a measure of people's talents as much as it is about how marketable people are. And, frankly, a 7-foot clown is not really an easy thing to market. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're watching a show like this. So that's the thing that you need to understand. And, Puddles' format doesn't really work for a stage like AGT because AGT runs very, their production is very, squeaky clean. It runs like a well-oiled engine, and Puddles' show is just not like that at all. He's all over the place. He's, taking people's drinks. He's grabbing people and bringing them on stage, and, it's just, there's chaos during his show that would not work on a show like AGT. And I think that's largely why he's only being marketed as a singer. On that show, when you see him live, he's much different than what you see on AGT. So that's definitely something to keep in mind as well. So I don't really like measuring him up to the standard of AGT because it's not a good fit for him. In my opinion, AGT fails him, not the other way around. And, he does good with what he's given on that show. So that's just something to keep in mind. But, as far as I saw it, it went pretty good. It's definitely going to rake in some new fans, which is always a good thing. So probably open a lot of opportunities for him. Maybe more Vegas residencies and you know, more shows in different parts, you know, of the country and even the world that he may not have really done that often or at all yet. So overall, I see this as a positive thing. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you know, you leave the message or whatever. All right, bye.